Hi, welcome to Teacher Time with Mrs. Panza. Today I'm going to show you how to draw an easy owl. So you can follow along with me as you watch the video and draw along, or you can use the How to Draw sheet to help you draw as well. Okay? For this activity, you'll need a tan piece of paper to draw, a pencil to draw, and then you'll need some crayons and color to add after we're all finished drawing. I'm going to readjust my screen so that you can see my paper. For this drawing activity, we want to make sure that we have our paper vertical, which is nice and tall this way. That way you have enough space as you're drawing. Okay, so at the top of our paper, we will start with making just a curved line. And then adding a large, what looks like U, or another curved line, and connecting that all together. Up at the top, we'll add little ears and also add the beak for the owl, which will just be a small triangle in the middle of that shape. Next, we'll start to draw the owl's eyes by drawing two large circles on the top part of the owl and then adding on to the inside of those eyes to make them look more interesting. We'll also add two curved lines. This owl that we're drawing has the wings kind of tucked in really close to its body. So those shapes that we're drawing are for the wings. And then we'll come over here to where we have a beak and add our lines that connect there. Also adding little claws on the owl down at the bottom. For this next part, we're going to draw patterns or designs on the inside of the owl's body. So we'll add more curved lines on the inside of the wings. You want to make sure that those lines are spaced out a little bit so that they're not so close together, and you can fill in with color when we get to that part. And then there's also scalloped lines on the inside. This can make it look like the owl has feathers by adding this type of line or texture. Okay, so now we have our owl, but right now it's just kind of floating in the middle of our paper. So we need to add something behind it to make it look like it's not just floating in the middle of the paper. So our next direction is just to add a little branch, a line starting at one side of the paper and going all the way to the other, making sure to stop when you get to the owl. My line's actually going to go off the bottom because I'm out of room. So I have my branch, and then if you wanted to add any little leaves or twigs kind of peeking up there from the bottom, you could. Okay? You also want to make sure that you sign it somewhere, put your name on it. Okay? So those are the directions and the steps for drawing an easy owl. Remember that if any time you could pause the video, rewatch the video, or use the How to Draw sheet to help you as well. Now that we're all finished drawing, you can go ahead and add color to it or even think about the space around the owl, the top part of the owl, what you could add in that space to make it more interesting or to complete the picture. Enjoy working on completing your owl drawing.